So we're heading out to Manteca, going to Tesla Fremont Factory tour. Let's figure out where Manteca is on the map. Here we go. Plenty of 9 of 20 stalls available. And we are here with our friends. Where the heck did they go? Let's go catch them. They're driving today a P85D. So it is showing we'll get to Manteca with a 58% charge remaining. It is 46 miles from here. We will projected to take 46 minutes. We'll arrive there at 2:35, hoping to charge for like 10-15 minutes and then head out towards Fremont Tesla Factory. We will get back to you when we get there. So we're driving on autopilot. We were driving on autopilot. We'll be driving on autopilot in a second. So are they? They're so used to autopilot they don't even drive pretty much on the freeways anymore by themselves. Yeah, it's gonna be a boring road for the next 40 minutes. It's been 6 minutes so far, and we will get there at 2:35 supercharger. We have 58% charge. It is 2:33 p.m. We'll be there in 1.3 miles. And the white Tesla is still following us. If you can see through the rear view mirror. Here they are. So once we get there, we'll probably stop there for like 10-15 minutes to just top off. And then we'll continue our way towards Fremont. As soon as we get to the Fremont factory, we'll shoot the entrance where you need to go for the Tesla tours, and I'll put the link to the reservations, the email address where you need to email to schedule a reservation for you for a tour, in the description below. So we're approaching the Manteca supercharger. First we need to find it. I think I found it. I founded it. There should be plenty of stalls available. And we have 58% of juice available. We need to find an A. So 7A, 7B is being charged. We'll park at 5A so we get the fastest juice. Oops. Actually, we'll go somewhere else. We'll let the white Tesla charge there. We'll pull over here. 2A. 2B is free. I'll teach them where to park next time, because apparently they don't know. Because if you're using a B and the A is used, you get lesser charge. You get the remaining. So let's put it at 100%. And we'll spend 15 minutes over here. Let's take a look at where we need to go though. Let's go ahead and take a look at Fremont. Where's Fremont? Should be somewhere in here. Gilroy, Salinas, Monterey. Where's Fremont? Here? Even more. Pull it somewhere else so my address doesn't show up. Fremont supercharger. Oh, he did plug. He plugged me in. Thank you for plugging in. Fremont, here we go. 44 miles. and it will take, let's see how long, 15 minutes to get there. So we'll get there at 3:30, so we can charge for about half an hour. So we'll get back to you when we are out of here and on the road. We're at the Bass Pro Shop at Manteca, right next to the supercharger. Look at this giant store. Frankly, it looks more like a museum than a store. Look at the wolf. Small game. There's a bear right over there, drifting up, and there's a guy trying to escape. This is just awesome. Even better than camping in the nature. That was a joke. Just got a notification that we have 80% charge on the car and we can head back and continue our way. Heading out to 455 Fremont Boulevard, Fremont, California, 94538. By the time we get there, we'll have 65% battery remaining, and we are currently at 212 miles charge, and it will take us 1 hour and 3 minutes. We'll be there at 4:10. We basically will have 40-50 minutes to hang out. We are approaching Fremont Factory. It's right there. We are right at the corner. We have 145 miles left in charge, and we'll get there shortly. In the meantime, we took off at 11:30 or 12:30? 11:30. So we took off at 11:30 and we're here at 4 o'clock with a quick stop at the supercharger. So it was a short drive, interesting drive, and once we get there we'll probably charge at a supercharger for half an hour because we have until 4:30, 4:40ish. So we'll charge for half an hour and then we'll head out to the factory valet parking for the tour guests. So we'll go to the main entrance as per the factory tour location and head on to the parking lot for the visitor parking. So we'll get back to you once we get to the superchargers. are approaching. Oh shoot, they didn't make it. Oh no, they did. Okay, we are approaching the factory, and my Tesla is still following us, right behind us. And here's the factory. For those who hasn't seen it, I've been here once. We didn't go inside the factory. We just went to the supercharger, and the delivery center for our other Model S CPO was further down the road. So we need to go to the main entrance, which is not here. The GPS is showing right over here. Make a left at the stop sign, and I'll ask the guy where the factory to parking is. Excuse me, where's the factory tour parking?
Just go up to valet right there, the little small gray booth. Tell them that you're here for the tour. And
Small gray booth. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go inside the building with the big black windows.
Thank you. The building with the big black windows. All those. The valet. First we go to the valet. This is the building with the big black windows. And the valet will take our cars to the tour location. This is so cool. The bus station at the Tesla factory is like a 3D logo for Tesla Model S. Look where the Tesla employees are charging. Basically, instead of a supercharger, they probably drop them off in here. And those are wall connectors. So many of them, as far as the eye can see. Basically, they come to work, plug in their vehicles, and then pick them back up when the shift is done. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Okay, what were the impressions about the Tesla Fremont Factory? They had a huge factory the size of 93 football fields, and that's the only factory that produces all Model S's, X's, and 3's. Model 3 has 2 production lines running parallel to each other, basically, and on top of each other, so technically there are 4 different ways everything goes. And Model S's and X's are done on the same production line, which makes it a lot easier because they share a lot of the same components. They share the same platform. Technically the battery unit and everything else is pretty much identical, and they run different things different times of the day. So it was interesting to pretty much watch and observe the whole thing done. And we went through the tram within an hour. 1 hour tour basically was enough. So if I remember anything else, I'll update on that. Basically, we're headed back to Manteca. From here it is 57 miles away. We'll get there with 56% charge. We put the car on charge for like 20 minutes. So we'll get back with 56% charge left in 57 miles, and then head out from there back to Sacramento. We'll try to shoot some more videos on the way, but here's pretty much the factory. So on the way back, heading towards the freeway, we noticed a lot of military vehicles. Charging etiquette. Somebody pulled over not through the entrance but through the exit, and they're occupying basically the 5B, so somebody could have charged at 5B, and they're also occupying the slot where this guy would charge, 9B. So he's occupying both spaces, and I guess that's a very poor charging etiquette. Another charging etiquette: when pulling over to a charging station, please don't break these guys. Other people can use them too.